Clarion. This is Joanna Catalano, an alumni of Clarion University, who is actually the one who spearheaded this project. It was a project that started back a couple years ago. We wanted to give something back to the students and remind them of what the university was founded as a teacher's college. This was a totally student-funded project. Every year, the university bookstore takes their funds that come in and their earnings, and they're divvied up into a variety of different funds that go to serve and benefit the student body. There are absolutely no university or state or other student activity fee money spent on this. It was a total donation from a special projects fund. It was donated by CSA and the Traditions Council, and it's here to commemorate us as a teacher's college. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Jo and let her talk to you a little bit about why she wanted to do the project.
Hello everyone, I wrote something. It's what happens when you graduate, you have a lot of time. It's really great to be here today. I've missed Clarion a lot since I've been gone. I graduated in 2012, and the scenery alone is vastly different than what I'm used to now in Philadelphia. In Philly, when people ask me where I went for my undergraduate degree, and I cannot help the smile that creeps on my face when I respond, I went to Clarion University, and even right now, I'm smiling. So, I love Clarion University. It was an incredible place to go to school, and I know you guys all feel the same way. So towards the end of my sophomore year, in the spring of 2010, CSA, the Clarion Students Association, approached Student Senate with a unique opportunity. They challenged us with the following questions. How can we create a tradition? How can we use this money to create a focal point within the student body that captures the energy and enthusiasm of student organizations? Well, after several polls of the student body, headed by Student Senate, and several meetings with administration here at Clarion University, the idea of having an open campus for students to express themselves and promote their organizations or events on was born. Now, I was one of the several students spearheading that effort, and at this time I'd like to thank the other students that helped me along the way. In the beginning, especially to William King, Gregory Gresney, Alex McConnell, Sarah Dixon, who introduced me, and Ann Dibert, who's also there. All things evolve as time passes. Just as the evolution of technologies, medicine, and human communication advance with our modern world, the evolution of our university from Clarion's Teacher College in the 1920s has culminated to the Clarion University that is here today. Even though the Apple idea stemmed originally as a tribute to our past, I believe that now it represents much more. I believe that the apple, which is an innate symbol for education, not only represents the quality of the teacher receiving the apple, but also represents the gratitude of the student giving the apple. A student who gives an apple to their teacher is a student who loves to come to class every day and learn. A student who appreciates the quality of education that their teacher is giving them. A student who's excited for their future and is grateful to the people that helped them along the way. This apple here today is a huge thank you from past graduates to the teacher that gave them the tools to be successful, and that teacher is Clarion University. The quality of education here at Clarion University is unparalleled, not only amongst other state universities, but other universities across the United States. And I know this from my own experience. Now that I'm older, and Thirsty Thursday at the present means creating another cup of coffee, I've used my quality education that Clarion University has given me in the real world, or at least my version of the real world. I currently attend the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine. And medical school is grueling and flat out hard. As I prepare for my boards in June, I am very optimistic that I will pass. And a large part of my optimism is from the training that I received here at Clarion University. For instance, here at Clarion, I had the opportunity to take the microbiology and pathogenic microbiology courses. As we learned the bacteria in medical school, I could remember what they looked like from my experience growing that same bacteria here. It was very easy for me to remember certain bacterial characteristics because I could visualize the agar plates with the colonies. So when a friend in medical school asked me, "How do you remember that Pseudomonas is a lactose fermenter, I replied, because they have disgusting, mucoid, bright pink colonies on the Conky agar. Then she looked at me weird, and she tilted her head to the side, and I had to explain to her that I took a course in my undergraduate university in pathogenic microbiology where I grew a lot of hospitable pathogens. And she could not believe that one, her school, Boston University, which is 4 or 5 times the size of the school, did not offer a class like that. And that any school had a class like that. Now, this story is just one example of how Clarion has evolved to provide its students with the best skills for success. Clarion University has been forever changing, forever reorganizing, and forever evolving from its beginning roots as a seminary school for the purpose of providing its students the best education for their lives and a career. They set up their students for success in a forever changing world. I know I say this on behalf of all alumni when I say thank you, Clarion University, for your dedication to success for your students' futures. And for that, I am proud to be here today for the unveiling and presentation of this apple to the teacher that gave us our future. Thank you.
I think we're actually going to let Jo now paint on the apple first. It was her idea for the project, so she will be the first one to paint on it. And while she's doing that, President Whitney, if you want to come up and say a few words. Sure.
So this is for me. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Okay, who went to the football game? Wasn't it good? Awesome. Oh, it was awesome. I mean, the spirit of that game, the spirit of what Joanna brought and Sarah has brought and several administrations of student government have brought to this university can be seen in this apple. And I really love your words about it's the apple, it represents knowledge, it represents the faculty conveying knowledge, students acquiring that knowledge and giving back. That's Clarion. That it always has been and it always will be. And we have a proud tradition of contributing to the teaching profession, and I'm here to tell you, and we always will. Despite what some folks in some newspapers might say. We will always contribute to teacher education and that wonderful profession that's been in my family for several generations and probably yours too. Today, though, is about student leadership and student stewardship to this university. This was a completely student-driven program, and I couldn't be more proud of it because it's in partnership. The university is in partnership with our students and our faculty and our community. And to me, I say, and one of my favorite sayings is, I say fly, you say eagles. Fly! Eagles!